And Fox 11's Beth Jones is in Madison. And Beth, big crowds and a big effort to make sure everyone stays safe.
Yeah, the streets were pretty much gridlocked with protesters today. Officials estimate more than 70,000 people were out here. Now, that's the largest crowd they've seen since the protest started about 2 weeks ago. Now, although the protests have been peaceful, law enforcement officers have been keeping busy.
No sticks on the signs, otherwise come on in.
There's never a dull moment for security on Capitol grounds. From city police to the Wisconsin DNR, law enforcement officers have patrolled the Capitol for almost 2 weeks straight. Even though crowds exceeded last week's numbers, officials say people seem to be obeying the law.
With the amount of people here, law enforcement has been very impressed with how cordial everybody's been. From all accounts, we had no incidents outside, and although I haven't got the specific information from inside, from what I can tell, there hasn't been any incidents from inside either.
Capitol and city police have been getting help from officers from across the state. Those with the Shawano County Sheriff's Department say they send between 2 to 4 deputies a day.
There have been a few long days for the officers that have to drive down, perform their function down there and drive back. But other than that, they report being treated well by everyone and things going generally well.
Officials from the Fond du Lac State Patrol Post say they try to keep teams of 13 troopers in Madison on a daily basis. They say at times it does stretch their resources pretty thin, but they've managed to keep up.
It's not at the same staffing levels we run on a daily basis, but it's still adequate to respond and still perform our enforcement obligations.
But will departments be reimbursed for all this extra work? Wisconsin Department of Administration officials say yes. Officials say the state will pay back local agencies that are helping with security. The DOA did not say exactly which agencies will all be reimbursed, but the Shawano County Sheriff's Department says they have been informed they will get money back. Now, the Capitol is expected to be closed tomorrow afternoon for some major cleanup efforts, but they are expected to reopen on Monday morning. Laura?
All right, thanks, Beth. And Beth, you mentioned all of the people down there at the state capitol. Was it overwhelming which side they were backing?
Well, obviously, throughout the week, the most vocal protesters have been those against Governor Walker's bill. But I did see some Walker supporters mixed in throughout the day. So there are definitely both sides out here today. Live in Madison, Beth Jones, Fox 11 News.
Thank you, Beth.